assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And stolen by Holmgren. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Celtics lead by 3. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Off target with the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Celtics making a switch here. And the Celtics in possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. White on the wing. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Celtics with the lead. Horford outside. Back to Holiday. White for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Boston leading by 4. And Dort, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Back to Pritchard. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Celtics lead by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
That'll be a 5-second call. Seconds left now in the first quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
.24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Pritchard. The 3-ball. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turn. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Pass to Craig. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Back to Tatum. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Boston leading by 7. The three is up. They get it back. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Boston with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Left side Williams. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer Holiday. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Here's Pritchard from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 9 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. Of course, he makes good use of it.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from free throws. This guy is a legit force.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
To the middle. Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. And here is Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Three, Porzingis. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Guys got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Here's SGA. The putback. And he can't get that one. Celtics lead by 11. Holiday with the ball. He has 6. Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Second shot opportunity. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Brown gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so that's the end of the first half. Boston out in front, up 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Holmgren. Shoots again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during his summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness. Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the jumper.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Down low. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Holiday. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Williams. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston leading by 11. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24
Cavs picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Gets the three to fall.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And there it is for him. Holmgren's got 13.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside Tatum. Here's Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Some room here for Dort. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics lead by 12. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. Williams' shot is good.
Timeout, timeout.
Williams has got his first points of the game.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Boston making a switch here. .114 left in the third. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And stolen by Williams.
When you telegraph a cross-court pass, it usually gets picked off.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking to end this cold spell. They get it again. Second chance shot. To the left wing. To the inside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
In transition, here they come. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Williams on the wing. Got it off in time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics leading by 4. And we'll be back. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Pritchard. Right side Craig. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the middle. Wow, the length of Chet.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his score.
to the right wing. Tatum looking it over. Left side, Craig. Pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Now here's Tatum. No good on the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Williams. Dort for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum from long range. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he drops it first. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here's Dort. Tatum with a steal. Outside White. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Down low. Taking it inside. SGA.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
The kick out to White. Left side, Brown. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And here's Brown for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Pass to Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Holiday. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. Count it and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Free throw no good for Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
The offensive rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 1. Williams misses. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Now White. The 3. The shot off that time. Back to Dort. To the paint. Here's Williams. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum stuffing it home.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Did just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Dort for 3. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Now Williams. There's the 3. And Dort is good for 3. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Back to White. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul so far. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. Off target from outside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside, Williams. And Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes the 12-footer and hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. Pass to Tatum. They need this. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's your problem, bro. You don't play defense, bro. You just switch, bro. Got man up, bro, if you gonna play. I'm a killer AR, bro. Nigga, I just ordered a pair of Air Jordans. They ain't even ship my sneaker, bro. That's why I wasn't playing, bro. Get the fuck out of my gym, nigga.